What's up, everybody? I've been wanting to talk about this for a little while. I'm not making a depressing video. No black and white filter for this. When you talk about gaming and when you talk about consoles and you talk about like the multi-plat, everybody's crossing over type stuff, there still seems to be the argument that Sony's crossing over, but not like all the way, even though I did hear that they said that they're going to start bringing their games over to PC. I personally still think that's a mistake for them to bring their exclusives over to PC. Not because of the broad argument statement. I understand that argument, but I think people forget to realize that Xbox is in a unique position. When you're playing on Xbox and they have what is called the Game Pass, where you get all of these basically free games, sometimes day one games for free if you just pay a subscription fee. People forget that that is a good market for Xbox for one main reason. And that reason will never work for Sony. PlayStation is under Sony, which is one of Sony's biggest breadwinner to the company, the PlayStation. The Xbox is under Microsoft. Microsoft is the parent company to everything that trickles down. Microsoft has a lot of money. It's called the Microsoft Xbox, which means when Microsoft puts their exclusives on PC, it's still under a Microsoft window. Everybody uses Windows, the software engine Windows. Everyone uses that. So whether their games are being played on their hardware or everybody in the world who games on PC is using their software, Microsoft still makes money. This is why This is why Game Pass doesn't affect Microsoft as hard when they basically give everything away. Because all of it is under the umbrella of Microsoft. So it really doesn't. If no one bought an Xbox, it wouldn't hurt Microsoft. Because and people forget, so when people say, I don't need an Xbox, I'll just buy a PC. When you buy a PC, you're going to put Microsoft Windows on it. So they're making money either way. Microsoft wins whether you buy their console or not, whether the games are exclusive to the box or not. Sony doesn't have that advantage. This is why Sony has held on so firmly and so tightly to the exclusive thing, because that's what keeps PlayStation going, and that's one of the biggest breadwinners for Sony. So when people say starting things like Microsoft Sony's being old school, they won't move up with the times. They've been holding on to that for so long for the simple fact is they know that once they give that exclusivity away, that will buckle them. I personally believe that when PlayStation totally starts to give up that exclusivity, is going to cripple them. By the way, this is why Nintendo will never do it. They can't let go of the exclusive because then that will cripple them. You have no reason to buy their hardware anymore if it goes around. If Sony spreads their exclusivity around, you now have no reason to buy their console. If Microsoft spreads their exclusives around, it doesn't matter because it's all under Microsoft. So if you're playing on PC, you're still using Windows, which means you're still using Microsoft, and then Microsoft can take those funds and fund Xbox. When they spread their exclusives around, they don't lose. And when they don't get a sale and you just go with or just go with Game Pass, or you just go with PC, Microsoft still wins. And people separate the two. When you say, I'll get it on PC, it's like you're separating Microsoft and Windows. If you got a PC, you're using Windows, which means you're using Microsoft. I know I'm repeating myself. I'm trying to get it through to people why it's not a good idea for Sony to do what Microsoft is doing. It's not a good idea. Once they lose that exclusivity, it's over for them. Maybe not in a sense where they'll never sell a game again, but like, it's not their market, their value is going to change in the consumer's eyes. So they know they have to keep that exclusivity. That's what's been working for so long. That's all I want to talk about. I just think people forget that. People forget that Microsoft will win either way. Xbox will win either way, whether you're using their console or not, because it's all the money. I dropped my microphone. So that's all I wanted to say. I just wanted to get that out because I think people tend to forget that. But I'm sorry for ranting and sounding like an idiot, but I think there's some. I think I said something right. Let me know in the comments. Hey, I could be wrong. Let me know in the comments, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace out.